Hey guys, Alex here from alexfergus.com, and I have my June update, my training update. Plus I'm going to be doing another 500 meter test today, so be sure to hang around for that. First things first, let's go through a bit of an update on my body, my training, a few new products I'm using, implemented into my training program and whatnot. So I'm going to cover all that, and then we're going to get into this race. So if you're new here, I'm training to break the New Zealand 500 meter indoor rowing record. I've been training, pretty much it's been the focus of this year, 2022. Every month I do a time trial test and a bit of an update on the video. So let's get into it. So first things, training. Yeah, it's actually been a pretty good month for once, with one exception. There's been no big scheduling issues, no big illnesses or anything like that to throw me out of the training. So it's been good to have a solid training month. Numbers have been good in terms of weights, and even on the erg as well. I had a new low pull, 106 I think it was, 0.4 I think that's what it was. It's just under 1200 watts, so that was cool to break that. I think, yeah, I mean that's good that every month or every few months that's get improving. Means the strength is coming on, which is really good. I am back doing some back squats, about 180 I think I got up to for a set of 5, which is actually not that much because last month I did 180 front squat. The problem is my knee. It's still not good, it's still not 100%. I mean, now I can walk and go over the farm and stuff and I don't get that pain, which is great. I've got tendonitis in my kneecap. But as soon as there's load and stuff, or like in the middle of the night I get up if I need to go to the bathroom or something and I'll feel it, especially on those cold nights. Speaking of cold, if you're wondering what I'm doing at the moment, I'm actually sitting inside my Sunstream Evolve sauna because it's cold and this room is really cold. So I'm using this as part of my warm-up program. And no, I'm not playing on my phone. I've got this fancy Katsu device, which I'll talk to you about very soon as well. Let me just program another setting. So yeah, my knee still hasn't been great, so I've been taking it a bit easy on the squats, which sucks. Like I really just want to smash the squats out, but yeah, it's just giving me grief. I've also noticed a bit of pain on the rowing, so I've been using some knee wraps lately, even on the rowing machine, and I'll do that again today. I don't know if you can do that when you're racing and stuff, or trying to break records, but I'm not doing that today, so it's a training row for me, even though we'll be doing it 500 meters. What else? Yeah, the new products I've got, like I said, I've got this Katsu device, which is air pressure occlusion blood flow restriction type training. I'm not going to go into that in this video. I'll do another video on it. I've only had it for about a week now, so I'm still learning a bit about it and how to use it and whatnot. I don't expect any radical gains. They say it could be a month or two before you start seeing performance increases, but I'm just using that as part of my warm-up routine. The other one I have is the Power Breathe device here. Again, I'll go into this in another video. The idea is you're training the diaphragm, improving your breathing muscles. Again, this turned out I think the same day as that Katsu device, and they say you need to use it twice a day for 30 days before you notice an increase in performance. I've been using it I think just over a week now, and only once a day as well. So again, I don't expect any performance enhancing results today from these devices, but I am incorporating them into my warm-up. I'll use this to warm up my lungs, well, my diaphragm, and the Katsu just to help with the blood flow, especially on this cold day. Speaking of warm up, I have finally got around to developing a warm up routine that I'm following, and I keep checking my watch because I'm on a bit of a time schedule. You know, at this time I do this and this time I do that. I'll do a real quick run through. If you want to know more about the warm up routine I've created, let me know and I can do a separate video. But in a nutshell, it's some Katsu cycles to help with blood flow, particularly in the legs. Take a pre-workout. This is about 15 minutes before the row. Get warm, which is what I'm doing here in the sauna, get everything set up. Then it's a 10-minute, I've got the sheet here actually. Then yeah, 10-minute easy row, then I do some kettlebell swings, some jumps. Then I get back on the rowing machine and I do some race starts, slowly increasing, just short bursts with a good rest, slowly increasing my intensity up. Then I jump off and I do 10 minutes, just easy, you know, just walking around, some red light maybe. That's when I'll do my breathing exercises, and then mentally get prepared, and then it's into it. So today I'm going to do the 500 again. Last time I did this 2 months ago, I crashed and burned. That was after I think I got quite sick and stuff, and I don't think I've quite recovered. I was real gutted about that. If you've seen the video, I think it was May or April update, can't remember. I was real gutted about that. So last month, to get the confidence back, I did that 300 meter, which was a personal best, and also equaled the New Zealand record, so that's pretty cool. So today I'm like, well, I'm still nervous about doing the 500. I'm really nervous actually, because I'm like, what happens if I fail and stuff? And I've just got to get that confidence back. So there's no real excuses for me not doing it, because like I said, training's been good, I'm well recovered and stuff apart from the knee. So yeah, I got to give it a crack. Now, one thing I will mention, I say my body's good. I do have that knee issue, but the last 4 days, I've just been getting these like deep aches, and I didn't train Friday, so today's Monday. So because of it, I wanted to give my body lots of rest. I've had 3 days doing nothing other than farm work and stuff, and I'm still getting them. It's like I've had them before when I come off caffeine, and also sometimes when I get really sick. It's just this horrible feeling, like when you stop, it's just this deep dull ache, and your legs feel like there's a bit of a lactic acid burn all the time. It's really horrible, and I don't know what's causing it. I'm wondering, did I have a supplement that had a lot of caffeine in it and it just triggered this response? I don't know, but that's why I've really worked on this warm-up routine, and I want to get nice and warm and loosen everything, and it should help with that. That's the only thing that's potentially on my mind. But again, the last week or so, training's been really good. So the 500 today, the goal is, the goal is to improve my previous time, 1:17.6. All right, even if I'm like 0.1 ahead of that, I'll be happy. Because I just want to get that confidence back. And then next month, I'll probably have another crack at that 300 and see if I can break that record. The race plan for today is 12 big strokes, like all out big strokes. And then I'm just going to settle into 800 watts. Just let it slowly come down to that 800 and just try hold 800 for as long as I can. My previous best was 750 something watts. The record is 850, so I got a long way to go. I figured if I can average, 770 or 800, it would be awesome. That's going to be a massive step. The 800 watts is the next big goal milestone, I guess. But today the objective is go hard early and just ease off and hold and hold and hold and hold, and we'll see how we go. So I'm going to get into my routine, warm-up routine, and then I'll see you on the Sweet, 1:16.8, so 0.8 seconds faster than my previous PB, which works out to be 773 watt average. Previous was 750, goal was 850. So I'm happy because I got what I wanted, which was faster than my previous. And my ideal dream goal was to see a 1:16 point something. So I got that as well. Now, I just went to watch the screen recording the data. I don't know what happened. It recorded, but it didn't show the data, so that's a bummer. so that sucks. But anyway, I had a good start. 1100 watts easy for a few strokes. I was gonna do 12 big strokes, but at about 8 or 9, I was like, I gotta back off. Like, if I keep going like this, yeah, it would just be silly. So I started easing up. It was still a bigger stroke than 800, but then, yeah, the goal was to hold 800. And so I came down, but I didn't want to get too close to 800, so I tried to sit around 820, 830. A few times it went under, but it was really weird. Like my mind was elsewhere. I was thinking about the music. Usually the music just is a blur. I was listening to that, and I was thinking about all sorts of stuff, which has never happened before. Usually you just, I don't know, I feel like I wasn't really connected to the body for a while, which is good. But then, I think it was about 200 or so to go. I couldn't quite hold those 800, so it was like, all right, just hold on. And I thought once I get to 100, I'll do a big 5 and just see how I go. And I knew in that last 100, I knew like my average could be a low 600 and I'd still do all right. So I did sort of ease up. I did shorten my stroke quite early there and just started using my back. My forearms are killing me right now though for it. So you can see the average splits there. So good start, eased in, and then drops off at the end. But 14.3 for the first 100, so that's pretty quick. The other thing I need to mention is how good I feel afterwards. Usually, I mean, you guys may have seen the videos where I get off and literally say like, I will never do a 2000 again because this is how I feel after a 500, which is meant to be just a quick sprint. And I felt disgusting, you know. Whereas getting off this today, like my body was sore, but it was, yeah, it was, I don't know, I had the ability to turn the music off and look at the time. And usually I'm just like, oh, I'll crash out. So that was good. I'm actually really happy with everything then. Really happy, like, yeah, knee felt good. I'm happy. So at the same time, I stop and think, I'm like, wow, what's the record? 14.3. I'm still 2.5 seconds away from it. But hey, we're only halfway through the year. 773 watts. Next big goal or milestone will be an 800 watt, 500 meter, which I guess is probably what, 116 or a bit below. Anyway, we just keep chipping away at it. I mean, it's good. People early on said, you know, 114 was not possible for someone my height. I think it's possible, I really do. It's only been 5 months of solid training, and in that time, I've had all sorts of issues in that, so, and I'm still chipping away at it. So, if I didn't PB today, I would have been really down. So to smash it was really good. Next month, I'm going to try that 300 again. I think I'm only going to do 500s every second month. Got any questions, leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next month. If you do want to know more about like the warm-ups or those other devices, let me know as well, because I might do some videos of this. And sorry, I'm not talking well. My mouth is quite dry. And yes, I do have pants on, or I got briefs on. In case you're wondering there. I just got my tights off afterwards, and when I finish, I gotta get my shoes off and everything. I just hate things on me, and I can't stand the music either. I need the music at the start, can't stand it at the end. Alright guys, I'll see you later.